What do we call that kind of management? We have paid some, we have not paid some. Those who have not been paid are still suffering out there, some with bank loans, but we are holding the money to a tune of 119 million. Nothing is being said, but in our budget we did, and the payment business was to be instructed by the government. Has taken responsibility to explain the non-payment of money approved and the budget that was to be paid to the contractors who are pending bills. A story came up about the ineligible pending bills, where I remember my governor instructing that we shall have a desk, and you may have been there, out there at the study. A desk to pick what the issues are with ineligible pending bills. And we directed the public to do the same. Now, from the time it was done, it must be 5 or 6 months without us telling the public what became of the ineligible pending bills, where the complaints had been captured by the contractors, from the contractors, yet we are in responsibility. We are responsible to tell the public what became of the people who came still petitioning the county government that their bills were still viable for payment. That's a third matter. Another matter that has been left in abeyance. Who will come to sort out this kind of situation? A third matter. Now, the handling of personnel in the county has been arbitrary. Very, very arbitrary. We are simply transferring staff. In my view, as a bureaucrat in government, I've been there. I've been a civil servant. You cannot be transferring people today, tomorrow, the day after. You go to station A, you go to B, you go to Z, you are still moving. And there is nothing good that forms the reasons for your being moved. How does that movement add value to the performance of service provision? How does it improve service provision? It's not about whom I like, whom I hate, whom I don't like, whose son are you, whose daughter are you. So that you must be, the intentions are, move them as much as possible. Let the transfers be as punitive as they may be, so that people know we are in power. Power is supposed to be exercised for the good of the people you administer. Fourth, our year one in government, we had an allocation in the budget where governments are supposed to be rated on resource absorption. It's a factor considered in government. How are you performing? Resource absorption is a factor. And in Kisii County, we only managed, in the first financial year, we only managed to absorb resources to a tune where we were number 47 out of 47 counties, meaning we did poorly. We did not absorb our resources. We left out over 2 billion created for or allocated to Kisii County for spending in that financial year. We didn't do that. and we still claim we are doing very well. Kisii County is also on track, running to achieve development equally as other counties are doing. But we did not absorb our resources. So where do we expect to get the development that we have promised our people if we don't spend our resources? That's year one. Year two, the first quarter of this financial year, from July coming to September. The report we have from the controller of budget says we have a total now, a total of 5.9 billion shillings